Good evening, world. It's 5 o'clock. I just got back from work. Fucking tired. Yeah. Was today busy, Ivan? Today was not that busy, Like, for me, it was pretty busy because I was alone, but it wasn't for a weekend. It was not that busy, obviously. But I told you when I closed, I still had a shitload of dishes to wash. I ended at 4 o'clock, man, today, man. Yeah, and I work again tomorrow. I don't know if I work with Abney or if I work alone. I don't know. I think I work with Abney tomorrow, or I might work alone. I don't know. I might be alone tomorrow. Yeah, I'm tired though, man. It's fucking cold outside. It's freezing cold. Yeah, man, it's freezing cold, man. I made a coffee, so in a good 8-10 minutes, I'm gonna go upstairs and get my coffee. Yeah. Hi, did you go on the travel yesterday? Yes, I did. I was tempted to just go to bed and sleep. I'm like, I'll go tomorrow, and I'm like, no, Ivan, you got to be serious. And I went. I went yesterday. I'm gonna go again tonight. I'm gonna go again tomorrow, Sunday, and I'm gonna take Monday off. So I took 2 days off this week. So I'll go today, and I'll go tomorrow, and I'll take Monday off, and I'll go Tuesday, Wednesday, and I can take Thursday off. I can go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I can do a thing where I take Mondays and Thursdays off. I go 5 days a week. I take 2 days off a week, obviously. I can't do 7 days a week, man. I work, my body gets tired, so I have to take at least 2 days off. And I have low calorie intake. So I exercise, and I also have low calorie intake. I don't eat that much food. Obviously. Like yesterday, I had my breakfast, and I had my 2 plates of shawarma, which is pretty healthy food. Shawarma is pretty healthy food, right? Like the vegetables, lettuce, and you have the rice and the beef, and the pita bread. I had 2 plates of that. And then for dinner, I had one pretty small plate of rice and lamb and lettuce, and that's it. And I went on trail for an hour. A lot of people who exercise, they only do 30-minute workouts on a treadmill. I do 1 hour workouts on a treadmill. 1 hour workouts on a treadmill, yeah. 1 hour workouts on a treadmill, which is I burn 220 calories a night. Obviously. Yeah, man. Ivan, you're very serious. Yes, man. I'm sick and tired. I'm done being the fat Ivan. I want to be the Ivan who's skinny like that Jared Leto picture I showed you. Yeah, I want to be the skinny Ivan. I'm done being the fat Ivan, man. Most of my friends in Darcy and all stuff are all skinny now. My best friend at the time in high school, he used to be pretty fat. He wasn't obese, but he was a pretty big kid, obviously. He was a fat kid. And towards the end of grade 11, he started running and he lost a bit of weight and he became better looking. And now he's in good shape. He's skinnier now. He's 215, 220. He lost all the weight. He's skinny now. He's actually good looking now. He's actually a good looking guy now. Whereas in high school when he was fat, he wasn't the best looking guy. He was not bad looking, but now he's actually he's a good looking guy now. And my other best friend in grade 11, he was skinny. He was a good looking guy. He was a really good looking guy. He was a skater guy. You guys saw the pictures, right? Yeah. There's a picture of me. I'm wearing a red shirt. I'm wearing a red shirt. I'm at this guy's house, and the guy is holding my other friend's younger brother. He's holding him. Yeah, that was my best friend in grade 11. I have 2 best friends in grade 11. Yeah, 2 best friends. And I had other good friends. The guy who was like Tristan, he was a really good friend of mine. Me and him were pretty tight. He was a good friend of mine in high school. His younger brother was also a pretty good friend of mine too. I hung out with him a lot, man. I got high with him and everything. I remember one time I got high with his younger brother. Tristan's younger brother. We went to 1 for 1s and I bought 1 for 1s. We were fucking high and I ordered a medium pizza. We split the medium pizza. Yeah. I remember I went with the electrician guy. We got high And we went to Pizza Pizza. We ordered like 2 larges. We all had money. We pitched in. We ordered like 2 larges and like wings and like a large and like wings at 1 for 1s. And it's now called Bob's Pizza. I remember that in high school. I had good moments, man. Good memories in high school, man. Yeah. The electrician guy will even tell his kids, yeah, me and Ivan were tight, man. Back in high school, we were tight. I knew Ivan since like he was a kid, man. Since he was like 12 years old. I knew the guy since grade 6. Yeah. And me and Ivan were pretty tight, man. We're tight. We're pretty tight. I slept over his house one time. I hung out with him quite a lot in high school. Yeah. I got drunk with him. I got high with him many times. Yeah. Good memories, obviously. Yeah, most of my friends at the time in high school are all the ones who were like pretty big are all skinny. Now the electrician guy is still big. He's like buff. You can tell he works out. He's pretty buff, but he's still big, obviously. And his younger brother's all like jacked up now. He's jacked. You know what I'm saying? But like, the guy who took pictures with Beebs and Selena Gomez, who owned the club in Ottawa, obviously, he's like jacked and skinny now. I told you in high school he was my size. He was average size like me in high school. And after high school, he got skinny and he got way more handsome. But he wasn't really jacked, and now he's all jacked up with abs and everything. And the black guy became skinny in grade 10. He used to be a bigger kid. And in grade 10, he lost all the weight. He was skinny, but he didn't really work out much. But now he works out. He's pretty jacked, obviously, yeah. Whereas nobody knows like to see Ivan skinny. At 194, nobody knows like to see Ivan skinny, yeah. Nobody knows what it's like to see Ivan skinny. Yeah, man. That's why the world will be shocked by transformation. Like, damn. Like, yeah, the whole world's shocked. My wife's like, ah. When she sees it at 194 like that, Joe, on the picture. Holy shit, Ivan's fucking hot, man. And she's like, fuck, man, Ivan look like that, he'll get his girlfriend. Yeah, I will. You can't resist Ivan man look like that, man. I'm too fucking handsome. You know what I'm saying? She's like, Ivan, don't do this to me. You know? So I'm like, Reggie, man, I'm not going to do that, man. You had your first year moments and you keep cheating on me. I'm going to get my girlfriend doing. You're pissed off. I'm sorry. It's too bad. Stop seeing the guys if you don't want me getting a girlfriend. I can't, Ivan. I like them. Yeah, I like you chick too. I'm going to pursue her too, man. Because you're fucking selfish. You want your full cake. I'm not going to let you get your full cake. You're fucking evil, yeah. You want your full cake, you're a crazy woman. Yeah, man. Some Sarah. Yeah. So if you're going to post 2 pictures, yes. I'm going to post when I hit 240, 235, 238. I might wait till I hit maybe 238, 237. And I post my first transformation video. I do this slideshow and I play music. Yeah. But the first transformation picture, I'm just going to have my younger brother take a picture of me with my phone. Whereas my final transformation, I'm going to do like a professional picture. Like I'll do a good like maybe 6 professional nice pictures. And I post it on. It's only like, I don't know, like 150, 60, 70 bucks. I can afford it. I do this picture, obviously, yeah. I want to ask the indie bosses if I can get more shifts, man, because I don't get paid. I only make like $750 now, man. I only get paid like $400 at Coco 40, and I make like $350 at Dinty's. I need more money, man. Before I was making my $900, $950, man. $850. Yeah, now I make less. Hence, I kind of regret getting into this job. I didn't need the job. Because before, I used to be full-time at Whole Foods. I used to be the main dishwasher. I was making my $800, $850, $900 checks, and now I get like $400. Because the boss cut my hours. Because now the other guy came, and now he works line and dish, so the boss can save money by him doing that. Hence why he cut my shifts, obviously. Yeah, why would I have Ivan work more shifts when I can have this guy wash the dishes and I save money? See what I'm saying? And the restaurant's been slow lately too. Like today for a Saturday was slow. It was not that busy. That's why he has to cut my hours, because the restaurant's it's been slow lately. Business has been slower, down a little bit. Happens to every business, right? Some businesses, they have their peaks. They're very busy, and after that they have a period where it's a little bit slower for maybe 2 months, and it picks up again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why everyone hates on me with the keys, because I can make my easy billions. Yeah, if Ivan has his own Skyers company, everyone around the world is gonna purchase his products. Whereas our restaurants are busy and all stuff, but like it's not like Ivan's company where the whole world's purchasing his products. Because I'm special, I'm the son of God, man. We use the spirit of God. We're special. That's why everyone hates on me with the keys and everything. So I can make my easy billions, they can't. Amen. My book is worth more than the Dinty's restaurant and the Coco Fruity restaurant combined. It's worth my book is worth tens of billions. That's why I hate me with the keys. Why is your book worth billions, Ivan? The first reason why my book is worth billions is because I wrote it. I'm special, I'm the son of God, which means everyone will buy it. And I also have the keys to the kingdom, and it's also a billion-dollar story. Zanus is a billion-dollar story. It's a better story than Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, and Wheel of Time. It's better than all those stories. You guys will see that when you read, man. I wrote a masterpiece, man. And the gates know that. Hence why they want to control my brand. Man, look, man. Zero. You're not touching a dime off my book royalties, man. You have your children around the world. You won't let me make money through your system. You're not touching my money. It's my money, not yours. They get pissed off, man. Look, man, you can threaten all you want. I'd rather wait a woman later. I know it's scared to die. I'd rather wait a woman later and have you dupe me, man. You're not touching a dime off my book. The money is for me, my wife. It's not for you, man. You dupe my wife, I'm not going to do me, man. I don't want to share with a garbage wife forever the world, man. You guys are fucking crazy people, man. Yeah. Yeah. That's why the world will be shocked when Conservation shot 194. You guys will be shocked when I'm when I'm like 237. You guys will be shocked, because now I'm no longer big. I'm now at 238, 240. I'm now average size. Like that picture I took, my headshot I took like 10 years ago. Yeah, when I took that picture, I was like 235. That's me average size. I look pretty skinny, but I'm not. 194. I'm really skinny, like that Jared Leto picture there. I'm fucking handsome. That's like VJ would be like, ah. He's shocked, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, Ivan looks so fucking hot. I was there on 194, and she's like, fuck, man, Ivan look like that, he'll get his girlfriend. Because she's selfish. I was like, yeah, VJ, karma's a bitch. You're gonna keep cheating on me, those men behind back. I'm gonna get my girlfriend doing it. If your pity game is not gonna work me by trying to get me to stop seeing her. You want me to stop seeing her when you won't even stop seeing the men. Because you're selfish. You want your whole game. You're not going to get your whole game, VJ, because you're a crazy woman. I'm not actually doing that, man. No way. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, man. Some Sarah? Yeah. Yeah, about the Dwayne Johnson topic, I heard there's news around Hollywood that Dwayne Johnson, he works very hard. Obviously, he's a very hard worker. But I heard he comes late to work and everything. If he's chosen for the Hit Out movie, if he's chosen, it's not guaranteed he's chosen. It might be Will Smith, right? It might be Denzel Washington, right? But if he is chosen for the Hit Out movie, I'm gonna be strict with Dwayne. You have to be on time. You can't be coming late to work. I'm the boss over you, Dwayne. You have to listen to me. I'm paying you a 300 plus minute contract. I expect you to be on time for work. The crewman doesn't have time waiting an hour for you to show up to start shooting, man. The crewman is waiting on the director and all the actors to shoot the movie. I don't have time. I don't have time. Time is money. I don't have time to wait 1 hour for you to show up to start work. I paid you a 300 minute contract. You have to work hard. You have to be on time. So, Sarah? Yeah. Even me and VJ have to be on time. I'm like, yeah, VJ, we have to be on time too. You have to set an example, right? Me and VJ signed our contract with our master deal with Amazon. We gotta work hard too. Everyone has to work, man. It's time to win. It's time to work. It's time to work. But I told you, filming a movie's fun, man. The actors are gonna have a blast for Zane's filming. All the actors from all movies are gonna have a fun time filming my movie because they know the end product will be so cool. Yeah, I'm in the cut scenes. I'm in all the scenes with Ivan and VJ. The experience his glory and fame with him is fucking cool. Yeah, I expect Dwayne Johnson to be on time. In Hollywood, Dwayne, you may come late for my movie. You can't come late. If you keep showing up late, I'm gonna fire you, and I'll cast someone else, and you don't get your money. Because in the contract, I'm gonna say, look, man, the money is yours, but if you get fired, you don't get access to the royalty check. Obviously, so if I fire Dwayne Johnson, God forbid, he doesn't get his $230 million royalty check. He doesn't get his game money. He doesn't get his merch money. So, Sarah, the only money he gets is the money that I paid him so far. So the money that I paid him so far for his salary, that money is his. But the rest of the salary for the continuation of the term of the production, he doesn't get that money. So if the actor gets fired, I'm no longer entitled to pay them the money. That's in the contract. If you get fired, you're no longer entitled to the royalty check, all that stuff. Because I fired your ass. If you think 1 second I'm gonna pay you that money when I fire your ass, no. If you get fired, you don't get the royalty check, you don't get your game money, you don't get your merch money. The only money you got is the money that I paid you so far. But the rest of your contract, so the rest of Dwayne Johnson's $30 million, he doesn't get. When he got his $20 million bonus, that money is his. I already paid him that. And he made some of his $30 million. But the rest of his $30 million, if he gets fired, he doesn't get that money because I fired him. So that works. I'm going to put that in the contract. If you get fired, you no longer have access to the money. You don't get the money. Yeah, so it works, right? But Dwayne Johnson will come on time for my movie. Because my movie is what? Is what? My company's way better than Hollywood, man. Yeah, Dwayne's like, yeah, I don't worry about it. I'll come on time for your movie, man. Because Dwayne Johnson will take my movie a lot more serious than his Hollywood movies. Because I'm paying him way more than what he makes in Hollywood. And I gave him his freedom, don't forget that. And he's in an Ivan movie experience like going for me. He'll be serious. I know he's a very hard worker. He works really hard. But I'll come on time. Don't worry about it. And he comes on time, obviously. But for the hit value, I'm most likely going to have Will Smith and Dwayne Johnson compete for the job. You can have Tom Hanks compete with them. Denzel Washington, Samuel Jackson, Chris Hemsworth. You can have those guys compete for the captain on the boat. For the movie, obviously. So, sorry. Who are you thinking for your other bigger A-listers? Natalie Portman. She's good for the movie. For the smaller A-listers, I'm thinking Tom Holland, Hayden Christensen. What's his name? Tom Hiddleston. Those are good candidates for the Hidden Round movie, obviously. I heard Tom Holland is going to retire acting, but he'll come back for retirement to be in my movie, obviously, if he chose to be in my movie, right? Yeah, Ivan, I'll come back for retirement to just to do your movie. Now I'm done after that. So I'm saying, yeah, if he's chosen the movie, Tom Holland, so I'm saying. But the Hidden Round movie is way down the road, man. That's going to be a sick movie, man. The boat capsizes, we all land in his on. That's why Dwayne Johnson's good for that movie, because he's a muscle guy. And there's these like creepy vampires in the island. We find out there's vampires in the island. We have to hide from them and fight them off and everything. Yeah, sick movie, man. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the inbound will be rated R. It'll either be rated R or maybe like 16 plus. It's a dark movie too, right? Yeah. It'll be dark, obviously. But right now, Last of Us is my main focus. That's my my movie based off my novel that I wrote, The Last of Us, obviously. The masterpiece that I wrote, obviously. How much do you make off your book? I don't know, 10 to 20 billion off my book I make. 10, 11, 12 billion, maybe 14, 15 billion, 16 billion. Or I make my 18, 19, 20 billion off the book. Or I'm shocked and I make 30, 40, 50. Or I'm shocked and I make my 80, 90, 100, 120 billion. If like everyone in the world buys it, which is not going to happen, I'll make my 100, 110, 120 billion dollars. $90 billion, something crazy. Yeah, but that's not going to happen because my book is in English. Most people in the world don't speak English. Only the English-speaking people will buy my book. The people who speak English as a first language will buy it. The people who speak English as a second language or third language who understand it well enough will buy it because they understand my book. Whereas the people who don't understand English are not going to buy it because they don't understand English. So all the French people in Quebec who don't understand English will not buy my book because they don't understand English. Only the ones who understand English, who are bilingual, who understand English well enough, will buy it because they understand it well enough. So, Sarah? Yeah. All the people in Africa, most people in Africa don't. Only like I heard only 100 million people in Africa speak English, and the rest don't speak English. Yeah. South America, a small population in South America speak English. Mexico, not many people there speak English either. Whereas Europe and North America, everyone there speaks English. Russia, most people there don't speak English. The Middle East, most people there don't speak English. China, Japan, most people there don't speak English. South Korea, North Korea, India, most people there don't speak English. Only a small population of the people in those countries speak English. So a small population of the people in those countries, those foreign continents that speak English, they'll buy my book. But the ones who don't understand English won't buy it because they don't understand it. How can you buy a book that you can't read? You don't understand. Like I can't buy a French book. I don't understand French well enough to read it. Sincere. Hence why it's most likely between 10 to 20 billion, maybe 22 billion around there. I make off the book. Sincere. How much money you make off your book, by the way, honey? You know what I'm saying? Me is giving me that evil look. This girl's fucking evil. No, I seriously, how much money did you make? Yeah, I made like $17 billion in my book. You made $17 billion off your book royalties, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, I did. She's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. We can start Sky Entertainment, our own films with that money. We can build that dream $600 million house. Yeah. Well, if I make $17 billion off the book, I'll put like $700 million into $750 million into the house. Yeah. If I make my 10 10.10 billion, I'll put 500 million towards the house. If I make 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 billion, I'll put 600 million towards it. 650. 16, I can put 650. If I make 17 plus, I'll put 700, 750. If I make my 20, I'll put like 800 million towards my house. I'm gonna pimp it out more, man. I'm gonna have an unheard of house. You guys will see how top notch my house is in the documentary. I have a nice, like, I don't know, like $600 million house, man. It's only unheard of. Guys, a $20 million house is already like high tech. A $100 million house is fucking high tech. $600 million is unheard of. Everything is pimped out like Incredibles, man. It's crazy. Yeah, man. That's what me and Reed are gonna want, a nice fucking house. Like, VJ, we can put like a good $100 million house if we want to, but like, we have enough money. We might, no, Ivan, let's pimp it out more. I want it more pimped out. We can put $600 million towards Ivan. That's pocket change. Yes, pocket change. We need to afford it. And our houses, everything is pimped out in the house. Obviously. We could buy our jets. I'll buy 2 jets. We buy our 2 yachts. I'm going to get that unique 71 yacht. A smaller yacht. We can buy a bunch of nice high-end clothes and shoes. And then we'll get our cars once the condo or the house is built. We'll get the cars. Some saying? Yeah. Hey, give me a sec, guys. I'm already 25 minutes. Yeah, I'm already 25 minutes, and I'm gonna go upstairs and get my coffee. I'm back as it. Let's give it a video anyway, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Well, I'm supposed to get my coffee. Hope you guys enjoy this show. You guys better enjoy these series while you still can, right? Because I told you when I'm king, I'm not making videos on the Side channel, man. I'm peacing out. You may pay a price when I do anything wrong. I'm peacing the fuck out, man. And you also act like I watch myself, and every time my folks always tell me, I can stop watching yourself eat those videos. Yeah. You're gonna see my videos now, but once I'm hanging out my making videos, you get what you deserve, man. You act like I watch myself and say so I delete those videos. I'm not just doing that. I'm peacing out. You get what you deserve. The gates get what they deserve. They're fucking wicked people. Yeah. Like, yeah, we get what we deserve. We want our full cake. We tell Ivan to delete his videos. He's crazy. He watches himself. And once he pays the fee, he pieces out, and we get what we deserve. We want him to make rules for us, but we're going to act like he watched himself and he's crazy and all stuff. We get what they deserve. Yeah, the gays get what they deserve, man. Once I pay the fee, I just take my money, I take my wife, and I peace out. Yeah, man, you guys are left behind, you're not saved. You pay a price, too. I'm being left behind by God's a horrific price to pay, man. Because you're looking for my fame, you're looking at international fame. It's not local like these Hollywood celebrities. No, man. It's like the Hollywood celebrities have worldwide fame, obviously, but it's not the kind of fame like my fame. Me and VJ's fame is everyone in the world, like the whole the English speaking world, all of Europe and all of North America. The Hollywood actors is not all of Europe, not all of North America. It's some places in North America, some places in Europe. Whereas for me and VJ, it's all of Europe, all of North America going crazy. Yeah, man. The whole world going crazy. Mainly Europe and North America. That's the main place. But you also have places like China. You know what I'm saying? Japan. You have Australia. You have New Zealand. The fame is crazy too, right? Yeah. It's such crazy fame. There's a reason why VJ cries for me because she doesn't want to be left behind, man. VJ knows if I don't save her, she'll be left behind hollow and she'll be crushed, man. Seeing hell, you know what I'm saying? She's never gonna see her husband, and she has a shitty career. She's doing her shitty movies while Ivan is making his billions off his Amazon deal, and he's funding Zane's for $1.8 million. He controls her money. She'll be crushed, man. I don't save her. BJ, she's a crazy woman, yeah. Because she knows she got duped by the gates, man. She's fucking stupid, man, yeah. You're just fucking stupid, man. You sell it when you have the fucking keys. You're fucking stupid, man. And now you're crying to me to get you out of Hollywood because you know you fucked up, man. Yeah, I fucked up. My mess happened, and the gates fucking duped me, man. I have the keys. I'm only worth $12 million. I have a shitty career, yeah. VJ's career is pretty much guest roles and guest roles or reoccurring roles in television shows like Suits LA. I heard Suits LA is terrible, by the way. I recommend all you guys you watch Suits LA. I mean, it might be pretty good, but I heard that the show is not as good as the original one, obviously. But she has a guest role or reoccurring role in Suits LA, and she does shitty independent movies. Because most of VJ's movies that she does are all shitty movies, man. They're not good movies. They're terrible movies. And she makes $250K, $300K, $400K for her movies. Not bad money, but she wants to make the billions of me for the Amazon deal. She doesn't want to make her $500K for movies, I'm there. She wants to be the boss of me. She doesn't want to be left behind Hollywood under the gatekeepers. Yeah, seeing hell, yeah. That's why she cries. She's crazy, yeah. She's a crazy woman, yeah, man. But she got duped by the gates, man. They duped her. Yeah. And that's why I'm not selling. I know the gates are going to dupe me if I sell too. And I don't want to be in Hollywood, man. Hollywood's not for me. I want nothing to do with Hollywood, man. I don't want to be in Hollywood, Sarah. I want nothing to do with Hollywood, yeah. Yeah. I have the keys I have to sell to you. And the Zanus IP, the Zanus book is my brand. I own it, and I have the keys. I'm not selling to the gates. And the gates are all pissed off, and they start threatening me because they're pissed off at the fact that I have the keys. I don't sell to them. Yeah, it pisses me off that Ivan has the keys. He doesn't have to sell to us, man. And he wrote the book, which means we own everything in the world. But the Zane's book, he wrote it. He owns that brand, and he has the keys. This is financial control and billions for him and his wife, VJ. I don't want him having that kind of money. That's why they threaten me, because they're pissed off I did it, man. All Ivan has to do is just not sell to us, and he wins the game. But I told you, to save my wife, I have to die. For her to see the light, I have to die. Obviously. And the gates also don't want me controlling my own money. That's why they're going to kill me, obviously. They're greedy psychopaths, obviously. Crazy people. You think you're fucking our money, Ivan? I'm like, how dare you tell the person who created the universe you're fucking with his money? You didn't fucking create this place. Yeah, you may own a financial system in the world, but you didn't create the universe, man. I created the universe, and you have the guts to tell me I'm fucking with your money. I fucking created this place, man. You didn't create this place, and you act like you own the universe. You're not God, man. You didn't create the universe. Yeah, you're the gatekeeper, and you own a financial system in the world, but you're not God. You didn't create the universe. I created the earth, man. I have every right to control my own money because I'm the heir to the kingdom. You're not. Me and VJ are the true heirs, not you. We're the creators of the universe, not you. You don't deserve to control our money, man. That's why God gave us the keys, because we're the rightful heirs, not you. And you already make your tens of trillions around the world. I told you, the gatekeepers are probably worth, I don't know, a couple $100 trillion. And they have maybe 180, maybe 120 trillion in the bank. I don't know, something crazy. 50 trillion, 80 trillion, 100 trillion in the bank. They're fucking rich. And you're going to make a big deal over making, I don't know, 70 million on my book because you're fucking greedy, man. You're a greedy pig. Yo, I mean, like, you and VJ with 70 billion in your bank, that's a lot of power, man. You guys have the keys to the kingdom. You can make your easy money, I know. But you also make your easy trillions around. Even though me and VJ can make our easy money, we're making our easy billions. You're making your easy trillions because everything around the world you control, except for our money. You're still making your trillions, your tens of trillions every year when me and VJ are king and queen. You're just a greedy pig, man. You're a greedy psychopath. You don't want me and VJ being that rich. Because you're blinded by your envy and you have your psychotic envy and greed towards us. That's why you lock doors on VJ too. You won't let her even be worth $100 million because you're fucking crazy. You have this psychotic envy and greed towards us. Because you're crazy, yeah. How greedy are the gatekeepers? The gatekeepers are so greedy that even when I work dishwashing, they suck. They suck. They try to suck money from me, man. Yeah. My stepfather told me, yeah, Ivan, the tax, my stepfather got surgery. He did surgery. And we had this meeting. He's like, yeah, Ivan, I want you and your brother to pay me $100 for because I paid like $1,300 for the surgery. I didn't pay him the $100. Ivan, where's the $100? $100. I just ignored him. I'm like, look, man, you don't need me. You don't need my $100. You're just a greedy psychopath, man. You're fucking evil. You know, Ivan, for the taxes, it's like $140 for the tax for the tax software. You owe me $43. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I'm poor and I have like no money, they suck money dry from me on all stuff. I remember one time, Ivan, you should pay rent in this house. And that's how you know the gatekeepers, they're reprobate, man. Even when I'm poor and I make $900, they suck money dry from me too. They try to ways to have me pay them money because they're fucking crazy people. And that's why you're not touching a dime of my books. Zero. You lock all the doors on me and you're a greedy psychopath. You're not touching a dime of my money. And that's why God gave you the keys, Ivan, because the situation's so serious. The gatekeepers are psychotic, greedy people. They're never gonna let you be a billionaire. Even when I work dishwashing, they try to suck money dry from my account, man. So they're fucking evil, yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah, man. Sometimes they tell me, Ivan, you should take us out for dinner and all that stuff. Like, you made a lot of money. You made $800. You got your $400 tax check. You should take us out to dinner, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? These guys are fucking crazy people, yeah. That's how you know they're greedy. Yeah, Ivan, they're blind. Yeah, they're blind by their envy and their greed, man. They're crazy people. They're greedy psychopaths, man. That's why God gave me the keys, because he knew the gatekeepers would be consumed with their envy and their greed. That way they don't dupe me and my wife. I'm sorry. Well, they dupe my wife, but they didn't dupe me. I wrote my amazing book, and the money off the book is mine. It's not theirs. I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah. So, Sarah? I mean, how much do you think you'll make off your book? I think 14 to 20. I think I'm going to make more than 10. I think I'm going to make my 14 plus. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 billion. Or maybe 21, 22 billion I make off the book around there. It's a lot of money for me and Luigi, right? That's why she cries, I'm saying. I want to be featured on the magazine. I want his billions. I want movies with him. I want to sign massive albums with him. I want to buy those clothes with him. I want to go clothes shop with him. I want to travel with him because she's fucking crazy. My wife, yeah, she's a crazy woman. I want to be featured on the magazine with him because she's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's why she cries. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to mess out with Ivan. You fucking crazy, man. I want to be boss with you. I want to be queen with you, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? So the hell going to be. I don't want to miss out on Ivan. That's why I cried, Ivan. And I hate seeing hell. And while you're crying, you were cheating on me with those men. Yeah, Ivan, I'm fucking selfish. Yeah, you're selfish, VJ. You want your whole cake. And that's why I'm getting my girlfriend. I'm losing this weight. If you're pissed off, I'm sorry. Karma's a bitch. You fucking piss me off, man. You're a fucking evil woman. You want your full cake for everything, man. You're fucking crazy. Yeah. And the deal for Amazon is 80-20. Me and VJ get 80% of the profits for the 4K Blu-ray box office sold on Amazon, and we get our 80% for the merchandise. And you guys get your 20%. That's the deal. And you guys are paying for the merch. Ivan, what the fuck, man? Why do we have to pay for the merch? Because I'm already paying for the movie and I'm paying for the game. You're my business partner. You have to contribute to this. You're paying for the merch. And your cost is covered by the profit margins of the sale of the products, of the merchandise. You're going to make your billions back. Yeah, me and VJ make $17 billion off the movie and merch. Amazon will make their like maybe $5 billion, $6 billion. So they spent, I don't know, maybe $250 million on the merch. They made a $6 billion return. That's a nice return for Amazon. They made their billions. You know what I'm saying? And Amazon will tell me, VJ, yeah, Ivan, your product's the number one seller. And I'm like, I know, it's your number one seller. Yeah, it's the number one seller, Ivan. Yeah, Ivan, you're very generous, man. 20% is a good deal. You know what I'm saying? We're just being greedy. Yeah, watch out for the sharks, Ivan. Amazon might want more. They might want 25, 30. I'm like, no. You get 20%. Me and VJ get our 80%. I'm nice enough to give you 20%. I can easily be greedy and give you 10%. I take 90. I'm giving you 20. I'm not going any higher or lower than 80-20, man. That's a good deal for you guys. Yeah, it's a deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's no risk in this. Yeah, I have the keys. You guys don't have to market my movie. You don't have to market my merch. I sell it on my website, link to your website. The world will know me. We just have the keys. So the marketing cost is all taken care of. You guys don't have to spend a dime on marketing. That's why it's a good deal for Amazon, right? Good deal for the company, right? Yeah. And that's why the Hollywood agents and managers are going to try and get a bigger chunk of the pie, because they know me and VJ's box office for the Blu-ray box office and the merchandise sale profit is in the billions. That's why the agents and managers want a bigger chunk of the pie, because they're greedy. The agents and managers are going to really try and get a piece of the back end money of the merchandise, the game, and the movie. The front end money will try and get more money, but the real money is in the back end, because they know that's billions in profit. Whereas for the front end, they know Ivan has a big budget, but he has limits. Because the actors' salaries, their base salary, the front end money is paid through the budget. Whereas the back end money is paid through the billions made in profits for the movie Blu-ray box office and the merchandise profits, right? Yeah. Some Sarah? Because you have two box offices. You have ticket sales, and there's also something called Blu-ray and DVD box office too. And it's my box office for my company will be Blu-ray, the 4K Blu-ray box office. It's box office too. It's not, my movie will not, my movies, my company will not be, there is no theatrical release for my movies. The theatrical thing doesn't work economically speaking. It doesn't work. Even George will tell me, Ivan, the theater thing doesn't work for your company. It's too crazy. Looking at 1 billion plus people going to the theaters, which means you have every time slot booked 7 days a week for 3-4 months, and the world can only watch it one time, because the lifespan of most movies on theaters is 3 to 4 months. So the world can only see it one time. If the world wants to see it 2-3 times, the theaters will be booked for like 9 months, 9-10 months for my movies. It's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, economically speaking, it doesn't work. And what about the Hollywood companies? The Hollywood companies have to make their money too, right? And the best thing to do is either do straight to streaming, which I don't like, or you do 4K Blu-ray, straight to 4K Blu-ray. And I'm going to choose 4K Blu-ray for my company. What's that? That's like Robin. That's like, I can't wait to get this on 4K. I can't wait to get this on 4K. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because Rob Burnett, he collects physical media. Whereas John Campea does not collect physical media. He's a streaming guy. Because John Campea believes the physical media is dead, obviously. It's dying. Physical media is dying, but it's not going to go away. In 10 years, Blu-ray will still be around. DVD will still be around. Because there's a small collection in the world who still collect physical media, but the industry has changed a lot over the past 20 plus years, right? I remember when there was VHS in like late 90s and the early 2000s, and then DVD came out like in 2000. I remember that. I remember when I used to go and rent movies, they had the option of VHS and DVD, and eventually VHS went out of the market, and it was DVD, and DVD was so popular in the early 2000s. And around 2006, 2007, Blu-ray came out. That was pretty popular. And in like 2009 or 10, 4K Blu-ray came out. And then streaming got really popular in like the early 2010s. 2011, 2012, the streaming industry took off, obviously. And now streaming is the future pretty much. I told you, honestly, man, I don't like streaming. I can't stand streaming. I don't like streaming, man. Yeah. People will tell me, Ivan, don't do streaming for your comment, man. Streaming is not as professional. 4K Blu-ray is better, Ivan. 4K Blu-ray is Dolby Vision, Dolby Sound. Yeah, 4K Blu-ray, Amazon has to distribute around the world, but they can handle it, Ivan. They're a trillion-dollar company. Yeah, they're a huge company. They have worldwide distribution all over Europe, North America, all around the world, man. Yeah, they're huge, Amazon. That's why they're a good company to partner with. The biggest distribution company in the world. Amazon, I believe, is the second biggest company in the world after Apple. Apple is number one by far. The reason why Apple is so successful because of the iPhone. Most people around the world own iPhones. That's why Apple makes their trillions off the iPhones. Because the majority of the world, they own iPhones. That's why Apple, the company, makes so much money. And Amazon, I believe, is second after Apple. Amazon's a trillion-dollar company, too, yeah. They're huge. But I'm not signing with Amazon Studios. I'm signing with the Amazon Distribution Division. Their main division, the distribution. I'm signing with Amazon Distribution. I'm not signing with Amazon Studios. I'm not going to have my movies released on Prime. No. It's on 4K Blu-ray, and Amazon are my distributors. They're my film distributors. And they take 20% of the profits. And I'll give you guys the exclusive distribution rights, but you don't own the brand. Me and VJ own the Zane's brand. I'm going to put that in the contract. Because you don't want Amazon owning a part of your brand, right? The Zane's brand is me and VJ's, just not Amazon's. You guys just own the distribution rights. That's it. But you don't own the brand. I own the rights for the merch and the movie. And for the game, I'll sign with Microsoft and Sony for the game. Some Sarah? Yeah. That's why beware of the greedy agents, Ivan. The agents in Hollywood, they know me and VJ's movies are going to do billions in the profits for the Blu-ray box office and for the merchandise profits. That's why the agents and managers are going to try and get a bigger chunk of that. Keanu Reeves' agent might push for a $250 million royalty check. I'm like, no. You're getting greedy, guys. I know. You smell blood in the water. You're sharks. I'm not going to pay Keanu Reeves a $250 million royalty check. You're fucking crazy. He's not worth that. Ivan, what do you mean? He's big. I'm like, look, man, he may be big in Hollywood, but when he's in my movie, he's not the main show. He's big, but he's not me, man. Keanu Reeves, I know, he's a big guy. He's a big actor in Hollywood. He's big. He's big, you know what I'm saying? But compared to me, he's small. When he's in my movie, he's not the main show. He helps build the buzz. He's going to make my movie better, obviously, but he's not the main show. Me and Vij are the main show. That's why what? I'm not gonna pay Keanu Reeves a $250 million royalty check. You're fucking crazy, man. Yeah, man. No, I'll pay him like his 135 million of the royalties. Keanu Reeves for the Great Escape, and I'll pay him his like 48 million salary and his bonus. I'll give him like a 20.9 million bonus, signing bonus, and he gets his 27 million salary during, I don't know, the 3.5, 4 months of shooting. So Keanu Reeves gets his 20.9 million signing bonus when he signs his contract. The money gets wired into his account, and his agent takes 10% of it, obviously. And then during filming, he gets his 27 million salary during, I don't know, 3.5, 4 months of shooting for The Great Escape. And he gets 10 million for his game work. He'll be doing the voice acting work, and he'll be wearing the motion capture technology like he did for Cyberpunk. Yeah. What about like 10 million salary and 20 million royalties for the game? I'm like, okay, you guys are really pissing me off, man. You're getting greedy. I know you smell blood in the water. You want to make more money. You're getting greedy. I'm already paying Keanu Reeves $10 million. I'm not going to give him $20 million for the game, man. I'm overpaying him and he's ripped me off. I'm sorry. I'm not giving squat for the game. The game I'm very greedy with because the game might be my number one seller, man. It might be my number one. Especially The Great Escape. The Great Escape game is going to be very, very popular. I think we'll even beat out the Xenos game. Because you're looking at a sick game, man. You play as me and VJ. It starts off, you play as a couple, obviously, in Italy. And it starts off with me and VJ, we're in New York and everything. And you have all the cutscenes. And you're looking at a sick game, man. And then Rabbit's like, sign me up, fam. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to play this Great Escape game. You know what I'm saying? Rabbit's all going crazy. Yeah. Sign me up, fam. You know what I'm saying? Rabbit's going crazy, yeah. The game, yeah. It's actually funny. No, Keanu Reeves gets his 10 million for the game. That's good enough, man, for him. All right, what about 15 million? I'm like, no, Keanu Reeves, 10 million is enough. You're getting greedy. I have to watch my budget. I'm making The Great Escape for like $500, $600 million. You're affecting my budget if I pay you $50 million. I have to pay the crewman too, and I have to also fund the game too, for the technology of the game. I have to be careful. 10 million is a good contract for Keanu Reeves for the game. Obviously, and I can give him like 4 million for the merch, 4 or 5 million for the merch. That's a good deal for Keanu Reeves for the merch. And Scarlett Johansson and I can give them maybe 2.5 million for the merch. So for the bigger A-listers, I can give them more than 1.5 sometimes. The ones who are worth like under like 100 million, those guys get their like 1.5, 1.8, whatever it is. The ones that are worth a bit more can get maybe 2.5, and the bigger ones can get their 3-4 million. And the really, really big guys like Dwayne Johnson, you can give those guys like 12 million if he shows for him out more. Dwayne Johnson, Sarah, yeah, for the merchandise, obviously. You're greedier with the merch too, yeah, because the merch might also beat up my movie too. Obviously, yeah, the movie might do the least out of the three, right? It might be the merchandise and the game that does the most in profits. Because merchandise in Hollywood, the merchandise usually does more than the movies, man. For the big brands, yeah, the Star Wars merchandise makes way more money than the movies, obviously. Whereas the Marvel movies make more than the merchandise, I believe. But for Star Wars, the merchandise is the real money maker. Star Wars merch makes billions, man. It makes more than even the movies. And my merch might be out. I don't think the merch will be out the movie, but the merch might be out the movie too, right? My merch will be very popular for Xenos. And the reason why I'm greedy with the merch too, because I'm already giving the actors a lot of money for the movie box office. You don't want to do a thing where you're stupid and you're overpaying all these guys. And they ripped you off. You don't want to sign Keanu Reeves to a $250, $300 million contract. If you do that, he's ripping you off. Like $200 million for Keanu Reeves is good enough for him, right? I'll sign Keanu Reeves to a 200 million Canadian deal. Obviously. So what's Keanu Reeves' contract? I have my calculator here. my calculator here? That's here. Okay, so I'm paying him $48 million plus $10 million for the game, $4 million for the merch, plus $135 for the movie. Keanu Reeves signed a $197 million deal. So to make it 200, I can pay him. I can give him either more for the game. I'll give him more for the merch. I'll give Keanu Reeves $7 million for the merch instead of $4 million. That way he signs his $200 million deal. He signed a $200+ million, and if he goes speaking, he signed a $200+ million deal, right? He might make his $600,000 in speaking calories, and then for the magazine photo shoots and the promo commercial and the promo magazine shoots and the Sky Source news, Keanu Reeves is making his like 100 something thousand for that, around there. Yeah, like a 100, like I don't know, 30, 40,000 deal for that. Yeah, and 200 million in Canadian money is a 140 million American deal. So Keanu Reeves signed his 140 million deal in Canadian money. For 140 million after taxes is like 86 million around there. 80 million. His agent takes 10% of that. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is walking away with $77 million in his bank. It's a good contract for him, yeah. I know Keanu, I know you. If you think about the amount of money me and VJ are making, you're gonna feel like shit. Yes, we're making way more than you, but there's a reason why we're making way more than you, because we're much bigger than you, man. I told you, even though Keanu Reeves signed a massive 200 million Canadian deal, compared to the money me and VJ are making, it's pocket change. Me and VJ have an embarrassment riches. We're making our billions off the movie and the merch and the game. It's an embarrassment riches. Hence why I'm giving the Hollywood actors royalties. But if their agents get greedy, their agents and managers get greedy, I'm going to be strict and say no. Because the Hollywood actors, agents, and managers in Hollywood, Ivan, are fucking greedy. They're greedy pigs. The ones who represent the bigger agencies in Hollywood are greedy, man. They want to suck more money out of the box office and the merch and the game. They're greedy pigs. What about $50 million for the game for Keanu Reeves? I'm like, yeah, I know. You're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay that. You're fucking crazy. I'm sorry. Yeah. Because they're greedy, yeah. Which is understandable. The agents and managers want to make more money for themselves. They want to make more money for their client, for their actors, and the agents also want a bigger paycheck. Yeah, if I make $8 million, $10 million off the actors, that's a lot of money in my bank. I want more. I want like 13, 14, 15, 16 in my bank because they're greedy. They want more money in the bank, but what I'm paying the actors is enough. They don't make this in Hollywood. So I'm saying, yeah. And now you gotta understand why my company blew out of the water. And Keanu Reeves gets his perks too. He gets the perks, obviously, of the company, obviously, right? 24-hour limo services when he's training in Vancouver with me. He's staying at a luxury suite when he's training with me in Vancouver with the other guys, obviously, the other actors. He gets his all-you-can-eat buffet. He gets to fly on my private jet. He gets to party up my $600 million house. My yacht. He gets the perks of the company, obviously. Those are nice perks, right? Flying on a private jet is fucking a nice perk, man. Yeah, when we all fly to New York to shoot the movie, all the actors are flying on a private jet. When they fly to Italy, they fly on my private jet. Nice perk, obviously, right? Yeah. So the agents are going to want the actors speaking earnings too. Oh yeah, the agents are greedy, man. Yeah, Ivan, if the actors make if John Boyega makes like $600K in speaking, we want 10% of that too, Ivan, because they're greedy, man. They want every every cent of the actor's earnings. Even the commercial money and the photo shoots, they want 10% of that too. They're greedy. Yeah. The agents, the agents are greedy pigs, man. Yeah, they're greedy pigs in Hollywood. Yeah, man. Obviously. Well, tell them, look, man, everything, all the actors' earnings for their movie contract, you get your 10%, but the $2,000 gift card I'm giving the actors is a gift from the company. You're not touching that. I want 10% of the $2,000 gift card too. I'm like, no, you're not touching that, guys. That's a gift from the company. That's not part of the contract. It's just a gift from the company. You're not touching the $2,000 gift card. But everything else, you guys get your 10, 50%, whatever it is, of the actors' earnings. Some Sarah? Yeah. Because all Hollywood actors have agents or managers. They have like either agents or managers who represent them, and they're greedy, man. You have to be careful for especially the big agencies like William Morris, the agents who work for those agencies who represent the actors who are in those agencies. Obviously, they're fucking greedy. I mean, you gotta be careful for those agents and managers. They're greedy pigs. Yeah, man. They're greedy. Like, Ben Affleck might push for $100 million. I'm like, no, Ben, you're getting greedy. $75 million is I'm not paying any more than that. What about 80? I'm like, no, Ben, you get 75. And Scarlett, I can pay her $61 million in royalties. What about 80? I'm like, no, Scarlett, you're getting greedy. I'm not gonna pay you more than 61. That's good enough. Obviously. Some Sarah? Like, Ben, you're not as big as Keanu Reeves. I'm not going to pay you a $100 million royalty check. You're fucking greedy. You're not worth that, man. You're worth your, like, 68, 70, 75, but you're not worth your $100 million, Ben. You're getting greedy, man. It's nothing. I'm like, I know, Ben, you're greedy. You want to make more money. You don't even make this in Hollywood, first of all. Yeah, I don't make this in Hollywood, yes. I offered you a 100, I don't know, like 15, 20 million deal. It's a massive fucking contract for you. You're just greedy. Yeah. Sarah? It's a deal, Ivan. I would make this in Hollywood. Yeah, it's a good deal. His age, that's a good deal for Ben Affleck. He doesn't even make this in Hollywood. Yes, Ben Affleck doesn't make this in Hollywood. Yeah, Ivan, I make like my 15, 20 million in Hollywood. That's it. And sometimes I get royalties. Yes, I offered you a richer contract than what you're making in Hollywood on average, right? Yeah. So, Sarah? The actors also get sponsored with free clothes, shoes, shades, and everything for all the photo shoots. So whenever I do the photo shoots, the magazine photo shoots for my company, the actors get sponsored with all the high-end clothes, man. Like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 suits, $500, $800 shirts, $500 pants, $1,000 shoes, like $500 shades. You know what I'm saying? Nice swimwear, nice bikinis for the woman, everything for the beach shoots and everything. They get a sponsor for all that for their clothes. Some side, yeah, man. Nice perks for the company, obviously. Hollywood does that too. Hollywood obviously sponsors the actors with suits and all that stuff too. I've seen the behind the scenes where actors say they get like sent suits and shades, that kind of stuff. Hollywood sponsors the actors with all that stuff too, obviously. My company will sponsor the actors with all that stuff. And the actors get sponsored for they get free training wear too. Keanu Reeves and all of them will get sponsored for the training wear when they train, when they do their weight training and our tactical training. But for the Great Escape, we only have to train for maybe 3-4 months. So I'll be in Vancouver with all the actors training, obviously, and Keanu Reeves and all them get sponsored with all their training wear, their gym bag and everything. Protein shakes, everything, yeah, while they're training. And Hollywood does that too, obviously. Hollywood obviously sponsors the actors with a free gym and that kind of stuff, yeah. Obviously, some Sarah. Free gym membership, all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Ben Affleck, I'll pay him. He doesn't make as much as Keanu Reeves. Ben Affleck will pay him like a $37 million contract for his base. Yeah, $14 million bonus, and you can pay him a $23 million salary. That's a good deal for Ben Affleck. That's a $37 million deal, right? And Scarlett, I'll pay her a $31 million deal. I can pay her a $20 million salary and $11 million bonus. Signing bonus. That's a good deal for Scarlett Johansson. A $31 million deal. It's a rich contract. Obviously. And Ben, I can pay him like $6 million for the game. And Scarlett, I can pay her $5 million for the game. It's a good deal for them. What about like $20 million for the game? I'm like, guys, I know you're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay that. You're affecting my budget. Because I have to pay the crewmen and the producers and the game directors and all those guys. I also have to pay Brad his $60,000. I have to create room to pay him. He's my walkthrough star. And I also have to. I also want a lot of money going towards the technology of the movie of the game. Because the majority of the money is going towards the technology of the game, right? And you got to be careful how you pay your game stars. Because Keanu Reeves and Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson are not just movie stars. They're also game stars, too. They're going to be in my game and everything. Yeah, it's like fucking cool. Ivan, you're making a Great Escape game? Yeah, you guys want to be part of the game? Ivan, yeah, sign me up. I want to be part of this game, man. All the Hollywood actors are going to be like, yeah, Ivan, sign me up. I want to be a part of this fucking game. Yeah, they all want to be part of the game. And they get paid for it. A lot of money for it, yeah. And the agents are, yeah, we want 10% of the game money too, because they're greedy. Yeah, we want 10% of that too. The agents and managers in Hollywood, because they're greedy. They want 10% of all the actors' earnings. They're greedy pigs, yeah. The speaking money, the merch money, the base, the royalties, the back end points, the game, like they're fucking greedy. The photo shoot money, greedy men, yeah, man. Yeah. The Great Escape will be a sick movie, man. I'm excited for that movie too. The Great Escape is my second most excited movie I'm excited for. I'm most excited for Zanus, and after that, The Great Escape. That's gonna be a sick movie, man. I'm gonna have Jonathan Nolan and David Boyle be my my screenwriters, because they wrote The Dark Knight. Hence why I'm like, yeah, The Dark Knight is arguably the best comic movie ever made. If you can have those writers write your Great Escape movie, looking at an amazing movie, they write an amazing story. So Ivan, you want it like to be like a criminal organization, like you have the Joker and the criminals. Yeah, it's a criminal organization, and no one escapes the company, obviously. You know, Ivan, how long do you want your movie to be? Okay, I want it to be a 3.5 hour to 4 hour movie. Don't have it be any shorter than 3.5 hours. I want it to be really tell the story. Have it be a long, because I know a 1 hour 50-minute 2 hour movie, IMDb movie is nothing. For The Great Escape, you really want to tell an amazing story, make a like 3.5 hour movie. I'm sorry? The 4 hour movie, which means you're looking at like a 120 to 150 page script for The Great Escape, right? And I'll have David Boyle and Jonathan Nolan co-write it. I tell them my idea for the story and everything. We build the world and everything, and they write the script. And I'll be consulting, but they're going to write it. I'm not going to write the script, obviously. They're going to write it, obviously. They write the script. They write an amazing script. Samsara? I told you, Ben Affleck, John Krasinski, Brie Larson, Paul Bettany, obviously. They're praying to God I do the Matrix because they want to be. Yeah, I'd rather, even though that Great Escape movie looks like a sick movie, I'd rather do the Matrix trilogy with Ivan, because I want to sign a 3-movie deal for Ivan's fucking company, man. They'll be safe for 10 years if I do the Matrix with Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. The only way the Matrix trilogy will happen is if somehow Matrix 5 gets canceled. If Matrix 5 ends up getting released, I will not do the Matrix. Because Warner Bros. Will not agree to delete 2 movies. Because I have a contingency for my deal. You guys have to delete your horrible Resurrection movie from the face of the map. That was a terrible movie. I don't want this a part of canon, man. It was a terrible movie. So I'm sorry? Yeah. Because Resurrection is a continuation of Revolutions, but the movie was a god awful movie. It was a terrible movie. One of the worst movies I've seen in my life, man. It was a terrible movie. That's why you have to delete that garbage, man. It's a terrible movie. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's why Mike B. Jordan's praying to God. Yeah, I hope Ivan does that Matrix trilogy. I wanna sign that 3-movie deal for Ivan's movie. Yeah, because the Matrix is a 3-movie deal, which means like Ben Affleck and Brie Larson, John Krasinski, and Paul Bettany are going to be saved for like 10 years of their life working for my company. So Sarah, yeah. Whereas The Great Escape is a one and done. Obviously, after the movie's done, the journey's over, and I do their unique with Zendaya and KJ Apa. So Sarah. Yeah. Their unique will be an amazing romance story. Me, VG. Look at a sibling for that, man. An amazing romance story. Yeah. Josh Adams. You know what I'm saying? Dawn Avocado. That's my deal. BJ is Dawn Avocado. Her middle name is Dawn, obviously. Her name is Dawn Avocado. And I'm Josh Adams. Yeah. Josh Adams, obviously. Yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. Like, Keanu Reeves will be older one. Keanu Reeves will be in his 70s one. Keanu Reeves is 60 now. The Great Escape will be getting released like in the early 2041 around there. So Keanu Reeves will be like in his he'll be like in his late 70s, like 77. So the work will be a bit tougher on his body. Hence why I'm gonna have my nutritionist give him a good workout plan and a good nutrition plan for him. Like he has to eat his like chicken, his salad, the way it's better for his body. And I'll ask Keanu Reeves, if the work is too tough on you, you want to do all your stunts yourself, or do you want to have stunt doubles jump in if the work is tough for you? And Keanu Reeves like, no, I want to do my own stunts, because Keanu Reeves, I heard, likes doing his own stunts. I heard Tom Cruise likes doing his own stunts too. Yeah, because I'm most likely gonna have Tom Cruise compete with Keanu Reeves for the job, right? I'm not just gonna give Keanu Reeves and Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson the job. They have to compete, man. You have guys like Tom Cruise, Matt Damon, and all them compete for the job, obviously. You can have Matt Damon compete with Ben Affleck for the big boss if you want. But Matt Damon is cheaper than Ben Affleck. He's only worth $55 million. So for him, you can pay him his like $15.9 million, Matt Damon, for the movie. He doesn't get a bonus. I thought Matt Damon was a bigger A, so he's a smaller. He's only worth $55 million. You can pay Matt Damon $15.9 million for the movie. You can give him the high end, his $26 million royalty check. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. He makes like his, I don't know, his $10 million in Hollywood. And you can give him like $3 million for the game. $2.5 million for the game. And like you can give him his million for the merch. That's a good deal for Matt Damon. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. I make like my 12 million in Hollywood, Ivan. Yeah. My comedy will blow out of the water. Yeah, man. Sarah? You can have other woman actors compete with Scarlett Johansson too. Like Kate Beckinsale. You can have, you have Kate Blanchett. There's a lot of women out there who can compete with, Scarlett Johansson for the job. I'm not just going to give Keanu Reeves the job. They have to compete. They're my first choice, but they're going to be competing with other actors because you need to give other actors an opportunity to get a job too, right? To get jobs too. You can't just blind choose an actor, and they have to come in and read too. Keanu Reeves has to come in and read. Scarlett Johansson has to come in and read. Ben Affleck has to come in and read for the movie part. Yeah, that's if I do the greatest thing. I might not do the Matrix, right? The Matrix movie might happen, yeah, man. I'm sorry. If Matrix 5 gets canceled, I'm going to have that, once I do that Amazing Things, I'm going to have that talk with VJ. Okay, VJ, Matrix 5 did not happen. They only did that terrible Resurrection movie. I'm thinking of purchasing the rights off Warner Bros. for the rights to make the sequels, the Matrix sequels. I have an idea for an amazing story. You want to do that amazing like trilogy, Matrix trilogy, or do you want to do the greatest hit with Keanu Reeves, their unique romance story, the hidden rap movie with Dwayne Johnson or Will Smith, the Western Dance movie with Shia LaBeouf and Leonardo DiCaprio? What do you want to do? And somebody told me, Ivan, let's just do the 4 movies. I don't feel like making all these calls and meeting up with Warner Bros. And all this stuff, and it's just going to cost us more money, Ivan. Like we made $8 billion off Zanes. I don't feel like spending like $2 million for money, Ivan. Yeah, but VJ, this is the Matrix, man. Like you're gonna be like Trinity. I'm the one kicking ass. And yeah, it's tough, Ivan. The Matrix shows you will be fucking cool. Yeah, it'll be fucking cool. See me as the one kick ass, man. With Michael B. Jordan, right? We do the Matrix with Michael B. Jordan, yeah. Because for the Matrix, I'm thinking Michael B. Jordan. I also want Ben Affleck in the movie too. Ben Affleck is the leader of the Nebuchadnezzar, and you have Brie Larson and John Krasinski are also in a relationship too. They're supporting characters, and Paul Bettany's also in the movie. I can picture Paul Bettany in the movie too. Paul Bettany's in the movie too. And that's why I told you those guys are praying to God do the Matrix because they know the Great Escape is a one and done. Yeah, Ivan's gonna kill us off. And the Great Escape is a one and done, whereas for the Matrix is a 3-movie deal for Skysource. A 3-movie deal, man. Obviously. But if I end up doing the Matrix, I'm going to tell all those guys, look, man, for the Matrix trilogy, it's an exclusive contract. I don't want you taking jobs in Hollywood. Okay, Ivan, if you don't, the agent will tell us, okay, Ivan, if you don't want the actors taking jobs in Hollywood, you better pay them a shitload of money. Okay, is this enough money, guys? Yeah, Ivan, it's more than enough. They don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, they don't make this in Hollywood. Yeah. They don't make that in Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah. You guys can do your magazines in Hollywood. If you have minor roles in movies, you can do minor roles in movies, but major roles in movies, you can't accept offers. Because I need you focused on what? On the Matrix trilogy. You need to be focused. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to work in Hollywood anyways. I'd rather work for you anyways. Yeah, they'll tell me that. I'd rather work for your company than fucking work in Hollywood. I mean, your company's way better in Hollywood. Yeah, it's way better in Hollywood. But there's a much higher chance the Great Escape is going to happen over the Matrix because they're doing Matrix 5. I'm surprised Warner Bros. Is doing Matrix 5. Matrix 4 flopped. And they're doing Matrix 5. They lost money, man. And they're doing Matrix 5. I don't get it. Really weird. Yeah, man. How much will you make the Matrix for? The Matrix I'm going to make for a lot of money. The first Matrix 4 I can make for $700. Matrix 5 I can make for $750. Matrix 6 I can make for $800. Or like $780 or something like that. Around there. Because for the Matrix you got to put a lot of money into that. For the fighting, the world building and everything. My idea is like the Matrix looks updated It looks updated from the original, obviously. I told you guys my story, obviously, right? Yeah, you're looking at. I have an amazing idea for a story, man. He's a genius. Yeah. But Warner will accept my deal. $2 billion, Ivan. You're giving me, Ivan. You're giving us $2 billion for the rights for the sequels. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, what about a cash and stock deal? I'm like, no, guys, I'm not going to do that, man. You're not touching a dime off my sequel trilogy profits. It's a what? It's a cash deal. That's it. I'm not giving you stocks, man. I know you guys are greedy. You want a piece of my profits off the sequels. I'm not gonna let you do that, man. No, it's a cash deal. I'm not giving you a stock deal. Because if you give Warner Bros. A stock deal, they're gonna be taking like a lot of your money, man. Obviously, right? Because stocks is all market. It's all about market value. Well, for my Matrix brand, the market value will be huge, and you're going to be giving Warner Bros. A lot of your money, man. If you give them a stock deal, don't give them a stock deal. No, it's a cash deal only. $2 billion for the rights for the sequels, the merchandise, and the games. But I don't want to own your original Matrix brand. That's yours. I just own the sequel rights for that. That's mine. Samsara? So Ivan, you want to make your game? Yeah, I'm going to make my 3 games. I'm going to have my 3 movies. I'm going to sell my merch. Samsara? Yeah. And when I pitched to Warner Bros. My idea for the story, all the executives, like David Zaslav, all the executives are all shocked. If I decide to do the major, highly unlikely, it's most likely going to be The Great Escape. All the executives, like David Zaslav and all, they were all shocked, like, holy shit, I mean, you're a fucking genius, man. You know what I'm saying? And we made that shitty Resurrection story. Holy shit, I mean, you're a genius, man. You know what I'm saying? Michael B. Jordan is the grandson of Naomi and Morpheus. So I'm like, yeah, holy shit, that's a genius plot, Ivan. So it's a new generation. Yeah, you have this new generation. It's like, I don't know, 7 years later, and you see the grave of Morpheus, Neo, Trinity, and all the new generations. All the generations have talked about the great Morpheus and Trinity and Neo. They're all heroes and everything. You know what I'm saying? And Michael B. Jordan is the grandson of Naomi and Morpheus. Look at an amazing story, man. Yeah. The first movie, I want to call it The Matrix Deja Vu. Obviously, Smith comes back, obviously. Ivan, how does Smith come back? Okay, in Matrix Revolutions, when Smith copied himself onto Neo, he became the Neo Smith, obviously. And then when the machines destroyed the Neo Smith, Neo's spirit lived on, and Smith's spirit also lived on because he was imprinted onto Neo. Samsara? Yeah. And in my idea for the story, it starts off with the flashbacks, and you play scenes from the original that coincides with your story. Like when Neo was shocked when Smith came back and reloaded, he's like, some part of you imprinted onto me. I've changed, a new man, apparently free. You know what I'm saying? And it coincides with my story. Yeah, because I'm a genius. Yeah, I mean that matches the story. Yeah, because I'm a genius, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And you show the scene with the Oracle. She talks to Neo, and I'm she's like, you're cooler than I thought. I can see why she likes you. You know what I'm saying? Not too bright though. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I'm not the one. Sorry, kiddo. You got the gift, but it feels like you're waiting for something. Another life, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Neo did come back to life. He became the one, but he was never the true one because he couldn't defeat Smith, obviously. So, Sarah? Yeah. I'm the true one. Yeah. Obviously. And VJ is like Trini, obviously. And she becomes the love of my life in the movie, obviously. My idea is at first VJ hates my guts. She doesn't like me at all, and she ends up falling in love with me in the movie. Yeah, I really got a sick one for that one. And that's why it's tough, because The Great Escape, because I'm such a genius, I know how to tell amazing stories. It's a back and forth with The Great Escape and The Matrix, because The Great Escape will be a fucking sick movie, but The Matrix 4 will also be sick too. It's like, if I ask the world, what would you rather see, it'll be like, you're gonna get like split results, man. A lot of fans are gonna say, yeah, I'd rather see The Great Escape, but some fans, no, I'd rather see Ivan as the one kicking ass. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. Agent Smith has returned. You know what I'm saying? They're all arguing in Zion, and Vijay's like, "Don't say that. Neo saved us. He saved Zion. He saved the Matrix." Mike B. Jordan's like, "Oh yeah, look around. Agent Smith's all back in the Matrix with 3 other agents. None of us to take. It doesn't look much safer to me, man." All right, that's a good dialogue. Yeah, that's a good one, huh? Because I'm a genius, yeah. Neo saved us. He saved Zion. He saved the Matrix. Because Keanu Reeves was never the true one, yeah. Obviously. But chances are it will be the greatest game over the Matrix, because they're doing Matrix 5. Unless somehow, if Matrix 5 gets canceled, doesn't happen, then I might consider doing the Matrix with Michael B. Jordan over The Great Escape and all those other movies. But then Keanu Reeves will not be the star of the movie, obviously. But my idea is to have Keanu Reeves in the Matrix 4, but he has a small role. My idea is when I die, I meet Keanu Reeves. He's like, "I am Neo." You know what I'm saying? I let Smith cough himself onto me. Yeah. Yeah. I can show you the clip to show you how it coincides with my story, right? I'll get my phone upstairs, guys. Almost done. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Okay, I'll show you guys the clip when Smith talks to Neo and Reloaded. He's like, "Some part of you imprinted onto me." It's almost like he's talking about the future. You know what I'm saying? "I'm now changed, a new man, apparently free. Congratulations." I'm saying, I'll show you that scene again. And that's when you know I'm a genius. It coincides with my Matrix 4 story, right? I told you, Warner Bros. Has to delete Resurrections, man. Resurrection was a terrible movie, man. If they don't delete it, and the Wachowski sisters have to be on board. Otherwise, I'm not touching the Matrix with a 10-foot pole, man. Yeah, man. So I'll say Neo versus Smith Reloaded. Yeah, here it is. Okay, see, he's shocked.
Oh, good. Mr. Anderson. You got my packet? Yeah. Oh, good. Smith
Whoever it is, he's not reading like an agent.
Surprised to see me?
No.
Then you're aware of it.
Of what?
Our connection.
Our
It's
connection.
imprinted onto Neo. You guys
I
see what
don't
I'm saying?
fully understand how it happened. Perhaps some part of you
Imprinted onto me. Yeah.
something overwritten or copied. It is at this point irrelevant. What matters is that whatever happened, happened for a reason.
And what reason is that?
I killed you, Mr. Anderson. I watched you die. With a certain satisfaction, I might add. And then something happened. Something that I knew was impossible, but it happened anyway. You destroyed me, Mr. Anderson. Afterward, I knew the rules. I understood what I was supposed to do, but I didn't. I couldn't. I was compelled to stay, compelled to disobey. And now here I stand because of you, Mr. Anderson. Because of you, I'm no longer an agent of this system. Because of you, I've changed. I'm unplugged. A new man, so to speak, like you, apparently free.
Congratulations.
You see what I'm saying? Some part of you imprinted onto me. I'm now changed, a new man. It's almost like Smith is telling him like what happened, but he's also predicting the future. And when Smith tries to turn Neo into Smith, he's like, that's it, it'll be over soon. What did he mean by that? Yeah. So sorry? Yeah, man. So sorry? Yeah. So I mean, how does Smith come back? Okay, when Smith turned Neo into the Neo became the Neo Smith, and the machines destroyed the Neo Smith, and then Neo's body was destroyed, but his spirit lived on. Because Smith was imprinted onto Neo, his spirit also lived on, and there's a glitch in the Matrix, and that's how Smith comes back. And so I want to call the Matrix deja vu. And Smith is like, I'm back. Obviously. But my idea for Matrix 4 is you get the birth of the One, you get the return of Smith, and you get the birth of the One. The One is born in the Matrix. Half man, half machine, obviously. I told you guys about it for my story. Like an amazing story for the Matrix, obviously. But chances are I will be doing the Great Zip Canneries. Because the Matrix 5 is happening, right? So the Matrix is not happening with Michael B. Jordan, man. It's going to be most likely the Great Zip Canneries. Don't hate me, Michael B. Jordan, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. But the Great Escape is way down the road. My main focus is Zanus. Zanus was my first movie. That's why I was Zanus was a lucky. You're looking at a masterpiece for Zanus, man. I wrote a masterpiece, man. Eric and them are going to be demons and devils. Looking at an amazing story, man. Yeah, man. You're looking at an amazing story. Yeah, man. Really, I mean, yeah, man, an amazing story, man. You guys will see what I'm reading my book. I wrote a masterpiece. I'll sell my ebook for $22. You don't want to pay the $85 for the print. That's my deal for you guys. It's a good deal for you guys, right? Yeah. My products will be expensive. Like my movie will be like $120. $120, $125 for the box set for Zanus. And my merchandise will be very expensive, obviously. As all merchandise is expensive, obviously, right? Like the framed poster, the framed 6 posters with the L mugs and the Joe pipe is like $350, $360, $370. It's expensive. It's worth it though. The best $300 you're gonna spend. You get like 6 nice, like, I might have 6 to maybe 7 nice, like, framed posters you can hang in your house, and you have like your L mugs and your Joe pipe. And if you don't want to get the frame ones, you can get the paper. The paper ones might be about $200, maybe $180. That's a good deal for the paper ones. But most people are gonna want to get the frame ones. But some people will get the paper ones, obviously, right? Yeah, I'll just get the paper ones. I don't feel like paying $300, like $70 for the frame ones. And you have the clothes, which are gonna be expensive too. That might be like $80, $100, $150 for the costumes. The shoes are pretty expensive, and the weapons are gonna be expensive too. Like $250, $300, $400, $500, $800, $900, even $1,200 for a weapon. Most likely like $250 to $900 for the weapons, $1,000 for the weapons. It's expensive. That's why the average person, the only way they can afford it, there's 2 ways they can afford it. They either blow their savings, which I recommend you don't do that, or they buy the merch paycheck to paycheck. They get the $350, the $300, like $70 frame posters. They wait a month later and they get maybe like a weapon, like a $500 weapon. That's how they can afford it. Whereas the Hollywood celebrities can get the whole bundle, the whole, I don't know, $17,000 deal for the whole bundle deal. They can afford that because they're multimillionaires. The $17,000 deal for the whole merch, for the entire merch, is for the rich. The people who make a couple $100,000, hundreds of thousands to the millions to the billions, those guys can easily afford it. Whereas the average person can't afford that. Don't even think about getting that deal if you're an average person. You're being stupid with your money. I don't want you going in debt to buy my merch. See what I'm saying? You're being stupid with your money if you do that. Yeah. I'm also going to sell Hot Toys. How many Hot Toys I have? And I'll sell maybe like 15 Hot Toys. I also sell like cheaper toys for kids. That stuff is the cheaper toys for kids is like $40, $50, $60. The cheaper, you can get some toys for kids too. You sell toys too. Because kids like toys and all stuff, right? You have toys for the kids, and you have like the 15 Hot Toys for the adults. And the Hot Toys are expensive too, man. The cheapest one might be $200, like $80. And the most expensive ones are like $600, $700, $800, $900. They're expensive, see. Yeah, man. My merch will be expensive, obviously, yeah. But it's worth it, man. You're looking at a beautiful merch. Yeah. So, Sarah? So you get your beautiful box set, and it comes with your beautiful, like, I don't know, your posters, your L mugs, your Hot Toys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm going to sell the merch before I release the movie, right? So once the movie's now available for purchase, the whole world already bought the merch. And now the fans can rock their merch for the red carpet event. The actors can sign their posters and everything. And you have the movie, and you have all your merch, you have your posters, you have your L mugs, and it comes with your $4 box set. Yeah, it's been fucking nice, man. That's when my company will blow out of the water. Yeah, man. Blow out of the water, yeah, man. Some Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. And that's why guys know we burn Hollywood. And what? Zane's will be the best movie children ever made. Anyways, guys, I talked for an hour and 40 minutes. I think that's good enough. I hope you guys enjoy this show. Stay tuned for my transformation this year. I'll post my first transformation later this year when I lose the weight. Don't hate me, you know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoy this show. Stay tuned for my video tomorrow after my shift at Cold Fruity. This is Vladimir. I'm signing off. Peace, guys. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye. Hope you guys enjoy this show. Don't hate me, you know what I'm saying?